Fantasy Style Bears Rebuild. Told y'all we was gonna pick up right here where we left off from, and that's what we about to do. We about to advance the next week. Hey, didn't I tell you I'm streaming? Stop talking. You in my stream? What? You a hater, sure. My son a hater, y'all. My son a hater, y'all. He over here singing Justin Bieber, and I said, "Who is that, Justin Bieber?" He said, Justin Bieber. No. Quit calling people. Watch your phone. Quit calling people. Grandma probably sleep, boys. 8:06. So you gonna be mad if she don't? Hey, here's. So you can block my number. I don't care. Who he think he talking to? You can block my number, sir. You ain't scaring me. See, you get kids a phone, you give them a little power with their phone. Now they think that they can. I'll block you, Negro. I've been told. Move, sit down somewhere. Come back on over here and do what you doing over here. They want Devin Bush to have another good game.
Grandma, I called you 2 times. Now you didn't answer the phone.
Getting on everybody's nerves.
No.
It's week 14 of the 2023 season. Up next, we'll see Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay, but Grandma, can you thank Daddy? Because he didn't feed me and like anything. Grandma. Daddy is
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we start Week 14 with a great Thursday night matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Wilson going to come out throwing. And his first pass is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down, even though he's still in the pocket. He had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
They go play action with Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Wilson. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. Able to get this across the 20. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32.
Oh.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
2nd down, back to Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
What'd you say?
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as
Get
they
over
hope
there.
to convert the 1st down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And this return is going to be haunted right around the 28-yard line.
I pinched you and told you to get off on her back.
Around him. I know we talk about it a lot,
Why would you
but
jumping on her
QB
back
has to
and
have
holding her down like
sense,
that?
doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one
Because he
team
wants you
at
to
one
speak to Tommy J.
point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him. This is what that time is, just what you're talking about.
Y'all don't
Training
play
him to
like that.
understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because
Why
just
you
the
asking
amount of
him
time
like
that you
that?
have in a normal week to put in a full playbook.
That's some
So,
wood.
as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game and playing a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
After the incomplete completion. Here now, 3rd and 2. Wilson.
Wow.
That's well done.
Hey, boy. That's throwing you a funky top there, you boy.
5 yards is the pickup there as that
That's the face they should have went in.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. To throw again is
Well, I told you to stop, didn't I? Stop kicking up. But she's telling you to stop. That means the plan is unwanted by her.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one.
Right.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Oh, my God. That is...
Now a swing pass, it's Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown! Clyde Edwards-Helaire hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Clyde Edwards-Helaire capping it all off with a touchdown reception. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in the playoff push right now.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not forward one bit on that touch pass.
This has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
He'll check this down to Hines. They showed off a nice juke in the defense.
Hey, leave her alone. Get your phone.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. Got a man. It's well complete. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Oh, Lord. Oh, he got through there.
And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because, you know, all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Herbert.
Good way to
That's
kick
caught.
down.
Waddle on the left side. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
On first down, it's Hines. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Running right, here's Sanders.
Fast enough to do what I need.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's caught. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays have moved right down the field, and just like that, they'll be set up for the 1st and goal.
Herbert off of play action.
Oh!
They're going to get to him. A
I'm glad they got
sack
me.
back at the 9-yard line. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert.
Oh, he was right there. And I
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
Fuck.
And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession
Fuck.
game, and that's at least a field goal.
See?
He just vanished
No.
with that turnover. Now,
It's a
pressure's on
motherfucking
defensively to
penalty,
prevent that
man.
pick from turning into points for the other
Very
side.
unforgiving. Wow, that
Wilson's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
There's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Damn, come on, man. He's that wide open, bro.
And he's going to have another first
Come
down as
on,
the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line. A gain of 22.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough
That
it is for
wide
linebackers to
open.
run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field.
Never that
And
wide
sometimes those
open.
defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. He's going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play, because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Now Wilson.
Damn. Oh, thank you.
They're going to be incomplete.
The only that. How is it man to man and they beat like that, bro?
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their
Come on,
lead
we in
even
the hunt.
further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, in an early 2-score lead.
Come on, we fucked up. I fucked up. Trying to pull up. Be careful, trying to be.
They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Oh, Jalen! There's Jalen! It's been a Jalen sighting, dude.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats there. How about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow. Extra point by McPherson. Up good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Former first-rounder Clyde Edwards-Helaire ready to go here. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right?
Yeah.
Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well.
Oh, I missed some.
Plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play calling.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Yeah.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
His back has been dependable safety valve all games. He went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect. So the play results in no gain.
Damn.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson.
Man, how he get to that, bro?
That catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A solid gain of 15 yards in the sticks.
Y'all see how he got to that? Wow.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And nowhere to
That's
fit
Sauce
that
over there.
football in. It's
That's
knocked
Sauce over
away
there.
and incomplete.
Don't play with Sauce.
He broke that one up in the
That's
red
Sauce
zone.
over there.
Excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson.
Get his beat up.
Pressure.
Oh, I'm gonna kill
Wind up with
him.
positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They have
Tell
to
him.
take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before the half. and he does just that. Didn't trust when he saw it downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Wilson.
Come on, man.
Now another timeout called for by the offense.
Y'all
As the
see what they
stoppage will come with a
doing,
little under a
man.
minute to go in this first half.
Donkey.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
Oh, Lord. Look, nothing but facing up.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Wilson.
Damn.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Oh, let's go, dog. He dropped. Come on, Madden. Come on. Come on. Do me better than that. Do me better than that. Don't do me like that. Do me better than that.
They're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame him one bit. I don't think you sit out going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brandon, so many times
He
we see
catches
the
that
crossing
one, but he
route
dropped
start
the
as a
other
quick
one.
hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. Running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That one complete. He finds Shark. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. Play action. It's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, he got it! Let's go! Jalen Waddle.
Was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connect.
McPherson now for the extra point. Touchdown. The attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago.
Go.
You got to be careful right here.
Trayvon Walker able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side.
Oh, he dropped it. Let's go, Sauce. Go, Sauce. Go, Sauce. Go, Sauce. Let's go, Sauce.
And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team.
They're here, Milano.
How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
McPherson on for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. And you can bet they're reaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll complete this one to Collins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
I'm only gonna call it. Fuck, Sally. Sally, why'd you make me do it, Sally?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Run, get in, we eating out there.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn
Let's go,
chair.
defense.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Oh, I tried to get him again. He wouldn't let me.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. This one good for a
kind of
first
cute.
down, and also
He
that
kind of
is
look
catch
like my
number 90
ex-fiance.
for him now on the season.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured
Don't
it
set
tight
it up
to his
up there,
body
man.
and picks up the first down.
Throwing is Wilson. He gives it to Thomas. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. To throw again on second
Oh,
down.
that big.
Wilson over the middle. He gets it to Collins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First and 10. It's
I had him back there.
and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I don't know why he takes the headphones off. I told him to come over here with
Did you
that.
get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one?
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Second and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, fuck, I see Arky. I can't hit him, man. Come on, bro.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Come on, bro. I can't hit him, bro.
A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own.
Bull
Retake
crap.
the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Sierra husband is not that tough, man. He is not that tough,
Set down to
bro.
kick this one away, and off it goes.
He's not that tough, bro.
And a fair catch.
What is they
signal
on
forward
with
and
it?
taken successfully. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for
Like,
him to
what
do that,
the
but also
hell?
defensively, maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over.
Oh, no! No!
Third interception.
Come
Picked
on,
up by the
man.
linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Saints are going to take
Now here they
possession
is about to
of
go
the
back up
football.
by 10.
The
This
guy
game
out of the pocket
is
there was
so
wondering what he was going to do with
goofy,
it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too
game's
late,
so
and when he
fucking
delivered,
goofy.
they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Here's Edwards.
Come on, y'all ain't gonna get up.
And room there to work it inside the 25. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Look at that. Immaculate blocking. That's crazy.
Before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Immaculate blocking. My guys just look all out of place.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now Edwards-Helaire. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the 16, Wilson.
Oh, no. Man, they cheating, man. Man, they cheating me, man. Man, they cheating me, man. Why they got to do me like that, bro?
Pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Edwards-Helaire looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
On 2nd and goal.
Yeah, he dropped it. Look, they trying to get to him.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Oh, they made me trip.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Clyde Edwards-Helaire hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And then you block him the way I'm going.
As they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And the script really is flipped for them. Their momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
I think in this game, you got to stick to playing hitting. Because playing the CPU, gonna get you fucked up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, let's go, Jalen! Jalen over there punching niggas.
Chicago. Jalen Waddle with his 3rd touchdown. The ball game number 12 on the season. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Come on, defense.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have a look at it. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Eat 'em up.
To speak of, call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson.
Oh.
And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes turned into a big
Whoa.
game.
Oh, man.
Job they do. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown,
This
Saints.
game's so fucking good.
Mike Williams, 69 yards. And the Saints use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. The extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Returning it, John Ross. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore?
Oh, he got him again. Go, Jalen. Go, Jalen. This Jalen game right here.
Jalen Waddle, 77 yards. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Well, that boy definitely ain't getting his work, man, especially after that play.
Send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4 quarters, hours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for a 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're running...
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Trey Hendrickson showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Let him out. Man, that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit, man. This game's tripping, bro.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Y'all see what this game doing, man.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Wilson.
Get his
Can't get a
B-side.
throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point of the game. Trayvon Walker, his second sack of the night. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 20. Call that a punt of 38 yards
Why is they
officially.
small?
And the Bears take over. So now the Bears down by a field goal. At time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Herbert. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 32 that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Herbert.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And he rifles one incomplete. DJ Chark the intended target, but it's going to be second down. This is Hines. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Trying to hurry to the line on the very outskirts of field goal range. They run again with Hines. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. So the defense has to stay.
Oh my
God. Forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that
Yeah,
goes down as
really
a
good.
successful play. Doesn't matter
Fuck
how
the
they
game
got there,
off
how it
like that.
happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Saints
I just
in
pulled a
victory
Tom
formation
Brady.
now as they'll take the knee.
I just pulled a Tom Brady.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Saints, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to...
What is you doing? Get in.
Spitting up on me.
Why did you spit on her?
My drip fell out.
My drip fell out. Oh, that was funny. You gotta admit that was funny.
After you give me the remote.
bullshit.
Stop acting.
Damn, he could have been up, man. But yeah, y'all saw that bullshit. I'm up out of here, y'all. We'll pick up on where we left off at. I don't know if we still in the hunt, but guess we'll find out in the next game. I'm up out of here.